It's August 11th, 2019, 12:34 p.m. This is episode 580. This is this week's cartoon for CNN. I think we only did like 13 cartoons for them this week. After I sent the first two, they told me that they wanted to go with the lead of the newsletter to be on the bulletproof backpack thing. So I sent them about maybe 7 or 8 ideas on backpacks. This was the very first one. After I drew all those other ones, they were like, yeah, let's go with the first one. And then they said on Thursday night, let's wait to make the decision final on Friday morning, just in case something else happens, or if you think of something that you think is better than this. But I didn't think I would. I had sent this to my 2 copy editors, Laura and Hillary, and they both loved it. Amanda loved it, and I was like, oh, actually, take that back. Amanda loved it after I had drawn it. She didn't see it beforehand. But I liked it. I thought I liked it better than the last couple I've done for them. Actually, I was pretty jazzed about doing this one. And I forgot to put the rough in the previous thingy with the finished cartoon. The rough is a lot different. I just had people standing there. There was like only one kid. And then when I sketched this out before I went to town on it, I sent it to CNN and just said, hey, this is where I'm going with it. And they were really cool about it. They never really get on me about the art so much. Only like once or twice they've asked me to change one little detail or whatever. But I liked it. But the lead did change. The lead changed to Epstein, but that was yesterday, and they didn't bother me about that. They could have. I did a cartoon about Epstein that they probably wouldn't have liked. They probably would have said, nope, they ain't gonna do that. This was still their lead cartoon, though. But the lead of the story was Epstein, which is not a surprise. That's been a big story. I'm doing this cartoon a little early. I want to go ahead and publish the blog and get the video out. I mean, doing the video kind of early. The cartoon's already done. But I've been doing so many cartoons, moving on, doing so many cartoons each day that I didn't want to do the videos and move on to the next project, you know. I want to put these, when I draw a cartoon, I like to put it behind me when I can, so I can move on to the next one, even though I still have to like promote it and stuff for the next couple of days. There's another issue that I really wanted to do today, and I thought about doing it before even my last 2 cartoons, but I pushed it back. Then Epstein took over it. So I'm going to do a couple shout outs. I'm going to give a shout out to Ariel. I forget what you were talking about, but it was a couple of videos ago. But I didn't give you, but you commented after I had made the last one. And I want to give a shout out to Etz. Etz, thank you so much for your comment. I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was cool. So, sorry. Hopefully my next video will not be made until like super duper late tonight. I haven't finished that cartoon yet. It has been started because I had a lot of lettering, so we'll do that. My editor sent me a story about doing the backpack thing. He said that it made him sad, and I looked at the story and I said, it makes me sad too. It's not so much sad. What makes me sad about it is that we have this environment where we have to do this. For the NRA and other gun nuts, they would rather station an armed guard at every doorway in the country, from banks to malls, Walmart, schools, churches, shopping centers, theaters, etc., rock concerts, and arm your children with backpacks, which protects your kid if the shooter shoots at them, protects only a portion of their body if the shooter aims at that part from behind while they're in a backpack at a certain time of day, you know? So if a shooter shoots at your kid, you gotta hope that that's what happens. But they'd rather have all that than support laws that leave us with like 0 shooters or even fewer shooters. They're not just against background checks. They're the hardcore NRA people are against the red flag laws. I saw a couple of them screaming about that this weekend. No, we can't have red flag laws. No, we can't have background checks. Here's the thing. Your kid should not need a bulletproof backpack. Should not. But you also should not need, and you don't need to own an AR-15. You don't need to own a semi-automatic rifle or any kind of weapon like that. You don't need these things where you can outfit them to have 100 round drums. And yeah, they have those, so you can buy that, and that sucks. And these backpacks go around for like $300. I have a backpack that costs about $30, and guess what? It's not bulletproof. And these bulletproof backpacks, they probably won't protect your kid. They probably won't. I mean, they design bullets to go through bulletproof vests to kill cops, and I don't think you're gonna buy a backpack that's gonna protect your kid. I mean, so I just don't think so. Waiting for that story where a child was saved by a backpack. Waiting for it. I hope that doesn't happen. I mean, not that I hope the child gets killed with a backpack. I just hope nobody shoots at children anymore. Gotta make sure I put this right. Alright. Amanda, you're gonna watch this later in Roanoke. Hope you had a safe trip. So, and with Olivia. Hope she didn't scream the entire way. You packed snacks, though. She should be good. Here's your cartoon. I'm sorry I forgot to put it in the rough. Wasn't much to look at, which is why I should have put it in, right? Do me a favor, click the red button, become a subscriber, and if you leave a comment, I will do my best to give you a shout out and say nice things about you. You know. Thanks again, Eds and Ariel. I will see everybody later tonight or early in the morning. Right now, I'm going to take a nap. Goodbye, everybody.